Oh, it looks good. And you know what else looks good? Starting up on the drink along. Thanks for joining us, guys. We see a few people on the chat already, and we love it. One of those people, two of those people, in fact, are some of our favorite peeps. And one is Dramhound, first on the chat. So, Dramhound, welcome. We love seeing you. I know it's been a few months, but we're always down to hear from you, man. Whatever you got, we'll take it. And hope everyone's doing well in Vermont. Hope Willow is getting to be like, she's probably as tall as you now. And Dramhound's tall, apparently. So maybe not.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Yeah. We are doing well, to answer your question, Dramhound. Ben's on the line, one of our other favorits. We
Also
can't
tall.
go an episode without mentioning it. Yeah, dude, we actually, Miles, I hate to say it, Miles is average, maybe.
Miles is plenty tall.
Yeah, exactly. Tall. Yeah, he's plenty tall. But there's a correlation between tall and chill filtered. And how tall is Randall?
Randall, I have no idea.
I could see him being either like 6 foot or like 5'8".
He's here though.
No, Miles, you're not short. I didn't use the word short.
What?
But speaking of which, I hope Patricia's on the line, because I was talking to Miles recently and he's like, maybe Patricia. 5'8". I was right. Nice. All right.
I poured out my sample. I'm ahead of the game here. I just I feel this is a let it breathe situation. Maybe I don't want to make that mistake again. So I'm good to go.
For those who haven't, go ahead.
Also, I have a smattering of whiskey around, as is tradition. I wanted some other kind of small distillery. I don't know. I don't have to say out loud I'm doing finger quotes because this is only video content. But I wanted to compare. So I got a not driftless. I have a Wilderness Trail. Wilderness Trail rye. This is a 5-year, 2-month. Lower.
What's the proof?
You know? Yeah, 106. Because I mean, what we're drinking today is like 120, right?
Can't complain with Wilderness Trail.
But I do have a driftless also, by the way. That just kind of
good thinking.
Why didn't these seem like the right like caliber of bottles? And then like 2 minutes before we started, I was like, wait, like Monongahela, I do have something Monongahela-y. Apparently these guys like try to stick to Monongahela roots, but I don't think it's like literally Pennsylvania rye. But this Hughes Bella Bedford is one that I know I like a lot, so I'm excited to compare that.
So we've only had one person talk about what their entry buzz is, and shout out to Ben Klepsey. What else are you guys entry buzzing on? We're curious. I had something that I was like, this doesn't feel right, but it also feels right. Like we said, we're drinking a 7-year 128 proof rye, and it's all in house. Like they distill and make your own stuff, age it, all that. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go with one of these, a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. A little higher in proof. This one's 134.3, but not too much higher. And it's about 6 to 7 years. So it might be a good quality, comparison.
Is the dad's hat actually 7? My label says 6.
Yes, it is 7 days, 7 years, 3 days.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Yep.
God, who labeled this?
And it's funny. As I say, it was a 6-year. I actually did the math wrong. It is a 7-year, 3-day. I mean, a 6-year, 3-day. Come on, 6 years, 3 days. So I was wrong. It was my fault for saying it.
So the label's right. All right, good.
Yeah, the label is correct. Yeah. We got Miles Ferguson saying he's entry buzzing on some Old Foe 100 proof rye. One of the best of the less than $25 ryes, in my opinion.
Yep, love it.
All right, I'm gonna crack it just so I can. Oh, Jim Mathwig on the line in the house.
Talisker 10 for Jim, and Randall is lamenting that he's not a mod. Should we make Randall a mod? What's going on here?
Yeah, if it would, I don't know. What would that? My thought is, if it makes it better, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting whiffs of this nose. But first, I'm going to enjoy my entry buzz just a little longer. I do have to hop off at 3:30.
Oh, good.
I got a what do you call it? I got a kid's birthday party to go to. So
oh my gosh, Please hold.
So do you, apparently. I hear a muted.
Could you actually hear something there?
I heard a or a muffled something. I don't know if I'm crazy.
I don't know. I just had to yell at Sam in the other room really quick.
Well, that must have been very muffled then, because I was like, did I hear something?
Anyway, birthday party. That's exciting. I wondered if Mayor McCheese was going to tune in today, because we just did a sponsored reentry buzz of his. And so earlier today, I was like, oh, dang it. Like, if Mayor McCheese is going to tune in, we could have done his on a live reentry buzz today. But
he would have been loving that.
I haven't seen him yet. Clearly, he doesn't have laundry to fold. He's not here.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, yeah. First, we got Wayne Shield. Is it Shield?
Yeah.
Shield. Yeah. It's not like Sheely or something like that. Yeah. He's not entry buzzing, but he is this is his entry buzz for some margaritas and fish tacos later when his son comes over.
Love it. Wish he was entry buzzing. Randall, wish he was entry buzzing on a dram. Can't talk about till tomorrow.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I'm excited. All right. I'm ready to nose this, John. Who's in?
Yeah,
I'm in.
Me too. Yeah.
I'm sure you're all going, I'm in.
I tell you what, I set my wilderness first. It was okay. I set my driftless. Oh my gosh. I love driftless so much. It's such
Is
good.
That the one you like?
Fruit. No. I actually worked my way up. I worked my way up from the bottom of my favorite bottles of like which one should I drink. I didn't want to go for like an 8-9 year. This one I'm drinking is one of my more favorite, but only like 5 years. I'm gonna sip this Hughes and then I'll get on what we're drinking today.
Dram Hound. What flavor is your puppy? Your new puppy? I know he's got a few of them now. Is it Willow's puppy? Was it like Willow's choice, or were you like, let's just get another puppy? And how's Willow doing? All the above. Great nose on this dad's hat. And to reiterate, dad's hat's all done in house out of somewhere in Pennsylvania. Bristol, Pennsylvania. I don't even know where that is. And I grew up in Pennsylvania.
I learned something today. And this just goes to show you how sometimes you think you know a lot about whiskey, and then something will happen where you're like, oh, I can't believe I didn't know that. I thought Monongahela was a like varietal of grain. I thought Monongahela was like a type of rye. And and like I knew that it was an area. There's like a Monongahela River, and it was like this is whiskey produced around the Monongahela River or something. But so I thought there was like a rye varietal that's grown right there on that river called Monongahela, but apparently that's not true at all. So PSA, that one's free from me to you there.
So it's apparently eastern Pennsylvania, which is where I'm from, and it's close to like Levittown, Bensalem area, if anyone's familiar. Actually, who would be familiar to the max is Bryce Morita, who lives in mid-eastern Pennsylvania.
Nice.
So shout out to that guy. If
someday we'll give out enough information where we can go track him down. Somebody can go track him down. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. I'm loving this nose.
I know. Yeah. It's like there is some fresh graininess here for me, but there's also plenty of like deep richness, like caramels. Been somewhere, I think, or no. Yeah. I liked Miles's cinnamon note for sure. But then skipping over Randall real quick, Ben said molasses. I really like the molasses call out. That's really good.
And I like the mint, because the mint is subtle but totally inescapable in my opinion. Like it's definitely, but it's not like, it's like this hint of cedary mentholy.
Hint of mint.
Hint of mint. I will say this. It is, I'm getting like charred sugar notes too on just the nose, like with all those other notes, like nice, like charred kind of like caramelized sugar.
All right. I did just take a sip. The landing, I was very happy with. It was a nice sugary landing right away. but the fresh grains do like swoop in for me.
They do.
There is it's not grassy. It's definitely like hay. Not It's like bright, dusty hay. Grainy notes for me. It's not something I dislike, but it's sometimes can be construed as like youthy when you get that burn of
It's
like
true.
grains. But honestly, there's enough like caramel and wood character going on here that I definitely wouldn't say that this is youthy. But that's what I'm getting.
All right. I agree that graininess shows up. That does seem slightly youthy, but there's a weirdness to it that I agree with you 100%. It's not exactly youthy, but it is almost like hay, um, grassy. Is that one word you use too?
Well,
Grassy.
so I felt like it wasn't grassy. Like I'm not actually
I'm getting
getting like
grassy.
green grass, but I'm
Mm,
totally getting like vegetal hay
mhm.
stuff.
I'm almost
So,
getting like not fresh cut grass, which is good and bad. Um, Hey, we got Mingo on the line. We're falling behind.
oh,
We got Miles
Mingo's.
Ferguson.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. No, yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
yeah. Go ahead,
Patricia
Miles.
getting some of that mint, and she's the nose, the American nose, like
Mhm.
real mint that you pick from an herb garden. Absolutely. That's a really good point. Go ahead.
Yeah. Long finish. Mouth Cody Clark says Ben here, and skipping to Randall. Randall says
Mm.
loving the smell. Totally agree. What? Trying to post my podcast with Dad's hat and couldn't. Oh, on Discord. There's always something weird with Rand, like his Sunday deep dives. Sometimes they just don't come
Oh.
through, and we're not even like auto moderated anymore. But
Mhm.
somehow
Oh,
it
weird.
so yeah,
They
we got
just
some
don't
weird
like
going on with
Randall.
Discord. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what's funny? I was thinking this the first sip, and I forgot it while you were speaking, but sometimes I think this tastes different. I wonder what they could have done to make it better. And I don't know. Like that youthiness, like I can tell this is it's not that young. I mean, 6 years is pretty impressive, especially for a smaller distillery.
Yeah.
But I don't think more age would fix this of that
Right.
like hay vegetal note,
Yeah.
which is very interesting.
That is sharp. Those sharp
Yeah.
edges have not been rounded off from 6 years in the
Mhm.
barrel.
I
But
don't know if
like
they would be though.
I will say the more I'm sipping this, the more I'm coming
Uh,
around. Like
okay.
if you like vegetal rise, I think
Uh,
this is it's really really getting there for me. I'm
yeah.
getting a little more fruit, like a very subtle like apricot thing going on here too. Yeah,
Mhm.
just trying to see through the sharpness of those grains. Now
Yeah.
I'm totally getting fruit and more oak character. I did do a whole healthy portion of drops in this Glen here.
Oh,
Let
for
it be
sure. I'm
water.
about to. Um, and Mingo into house, as I
Yeah,
said.
Mingo's one of the few who does not have samples yet. Still, thank
Oh,
courtesy of
bummer.
me.
Ben says this one is more controlled than my entry buzz. Sweeter vanilla at the end of the finish. Okay. One question I have for you, Brian, and everyone who's willing to answer. How is this different than a very similar situation of Driftless Glen? Like I think this is much less cedary, much less minty, but still this is more candy to me than Driftless Glen, but Driftless Glen is more minty cedary, which I could dig at this point, you know. But yeah. Well,
Well, I did just sip Driftless, way fruitier,
okay.
and comparatively zero graininess.
Okay.
So like call it youth, call it what you want.
Yeah.
But
Grainy.
Driftless comes across a more even level mouthfeel, and the dad's hat is coming across more like rambunctious and
Mhm.
I keep wanting to say youthy, but really it's not. It's not
Yeah.
youthy.
Yeah.
I feel like
There's something off. Yeah.
it's not ethanol. It
Mm.
is sharp grains. That's what it is.
And this doesn't bring on like when I think of youthy, I think of soapy to some extent. This isn't soapy at all. It's just grainy and vegetal. And very different than the grainy vegetal ryes that we've had. So like no shame or no, nothing bad about this in a like, but it's just different. And to me, like that's one of the biggest things. Hey, shout out to Willow Tram Pup, because she did her first black diamond today on the ski slopes.
What?
And I think that's pretty amazing. And Ziggy is the name of her new dog, or their new dog, who was Tramhound's wife's dog, are doing. So is it Ziggy Stardust? Is that what he named it? What the dog was named after by Willow? Is Willow into David Bowie? I love David Bowie. Anyway,
nice. I'm a decent skier, pretty decent, like confident. But I think I've only done one black diamond in my entire life because it's like it's
fun to me.
It's like spicy food for me. Like I do like spice in my food, but when it gets to the point where I'm like working to get it to make it work, it's like that's just too much for me. So it's like if I'm skiing, I don't want to be working that hard. So I usually stick to blues.
Yeah, we got Ben and Miles bringing out the hay and the grass. I agree. I quit skiing in college. My dad is an avid skier. He moved to Colorado just to ski. And I think he would love it if I skied with him. But it just doesn't do it for me anymore. And it never really did it for me. But it was nice getting free passes to Vail and Breckenridge and all that. Paid for passes by, by my dad. But I agree with you. Black diamonds, I could do them, but I wouldn't enjoy them. But if I got better, I probably would. But my dad's like on the moguls, popping his knees up and down. Like
I couldn't do that anymore.
Yeah, and he loves it in the powder too. Like he will plow through the powder on the moguls, and he doesn't even see what's going on. He just can sense it with his feet. It's crazy.
That's great. That's awesome.
He's like 67, and he's got the knees of like a 30-year-old. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, I'm a 30-year-old and I got knees of a 67-year-old. So it's perfect. He stole my knees.
I know, right?
Mingo's getting over a cold here.
No, I'm kidding.
yeah. Mingo's getting over a cold. Probably for the best that you're not drinking this today.
Oops.
Yeah.
We got Miles. He says, neat. There was a tartness. And maybe with some of the anise that Ben called out, with water, that comes out more. He also said, Cole, Patricia says, your beard is looking impressive. Thank you. I'm working on it. Not too long. Not nicely shaped. I'm trying to shape it better lately. Thank you.
Yeah. Ben says Dad's hat more concentrated. I think in reference to Driftless Glen, like more punchiness per sip.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Like Dad's hat is way more of a slap in the face punch.
I wonder if they're watching. They did repost our story or whatever they call it.
I wondered if they'd chime in. Ben agrees on that anise note though. And I totally agree on that anise note too. And I agree on that anise note coming out more with water. But I tell you, water is mostly a negative for me. It took away some sugars. It kind of dulled everything out. And yes, I did add like 10 drops and like 3/4 of an ounce. But as we all know, since I've done the calculation, that only drops your proof like I don't know, a 0.5% maybe tops. So it's not like I diluted it to 100 proof or something.
I will say, yeah, you should. I will say this, that the soapiness does come out a little bit with water. I did drop a few good drops myself, and that little youth is showing up. But it's weird because like 6 years is like where you get over that hump of youth. And so I don't want to like say they're young. I don't want to like shame them. Like I don't want to say anything like bad about them. I think that's really impressive for a smaller distillery to have a 6-year rye at cask strength. But I am getting a little bit of youth with a few drops of water. We'll see how the ice does. I'm about to drop a cube.
Yeah, I'll say on the nose.
Drop that cube.
Nice. Yeah. Jen loved the nose. Yeah, hasn't come around on liking the tartness. Yeah. And I totally agree with Ben too on the next one. Less molasses with water, more white sugar.
Yeah.
And I didn't get more any sugar with water on the palate, but yeah, less
I
molasses.
could see that. Yeah, it did get a little drier, but it was still somewhat sweet. But I agree, it was less sweet than the neat pour. Neat pour was a punch in a good way. Yeah.
Ice.
All right, ice.
Ice is like all vegetal for me.
I'm gonna get
And like
nothing on my nose.
I wish there was more sugar here to try to round that out. But yeah, the nose is really oaky. The nose is really vegetal with ice for me. And then the palate was like
Yeah.
kind of
Ooh.
only vegetal.
Huh.
Yeah, ask my wife how much I love vegetables. Yeah.
Ask Miles's wife how much he loves vegetables. I would love to hear Patricia chime in.
Does Miles love vegetables? I don't remember.
I'll let Patricia answer.
Oh man, this is exciting. This is like insider info.
You're like, I can see it going either way now.
I know. Yeah. I'm like racking my brain. When we were in Madison, did he like order salads? I can't remember.
Maybe he's a salad man.
I think he's a cheese curds man after we went to Madison.
Dude, who wouldn't be a cheese curds man after Madison? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got Curtis in the house. He gets that's a really good point, Curtis. Like Earl Grey almost.
Mm-hmm.
That is the in my opinion, that's the note of the day. Is like tea.
Note of the day.
Yeah, note of the day. Especially with water and a little bit of ice. Yeah.
What's the show? Oh, it was Pee Wee Herman where they'd have a word of the day, and when somebody says the word, it'd be like, ah!
That was great. I have a confession. I've never seen Pee Wee Herman anything.
I'm not
Although
sure.
I know Paul Rubens. I know who he is. You know, it's Paul Rubens, right? Am I crazy?
I don't even know the name, but honestly, that doesn't sound right.
Paul, it's something Rubens.
I'm not the guy to ask.
Paul Rubens. Yeah, it's Paul Rubens.
Oh wow! Well, there you go.
That's his name.
Shows you how much I watched it.
Not getting out of chair to get. Yeah, don't. In fact, don't even get out of your chair, Ben, to get water. Although I know he probably has tried a few drops.
Yeah, probably Ben. I can see Ben always having water on him at any moment, like pocket water, ready to go.
Yeah, Miles says, I like my vegetables in a form more accessible to my physiology, e.g., consumed by an animal and then converted into meat.
Yeah,
which is surprising when you first meet Miles, and then you're like, "Oh, you don't really like vegetables at all?" He's like, "No, I like meat, smoked meat, cooked meat, grilled meat." Like he's just, it's funny. Yeah,
my kind of man. Back here, where Miles thanks Sealbox for the delay. Word on the street. Side note: word on the street is it's on its way to Sealbox. Our driftless pick is on its way to Sealbox. So like. Hopefully soon it will actually be shipping and everything. So, honestly, now or maybe in like a week or something, if you're going to get them, now's the time to go ahead and give them your money because it should be shipping soon.
All right, let's do a vote. I don't know how we'll do this, but like yay or nay, should we do the driftless pick as a future drink along? Yay or nay, everyone?
Yeah. You know what?
Like
let's do. To include everyone, let's send out a Patreon poll.
Oh,
Patreon
poll. That's a good idea.
You know what? Actually, Randall, if you're still here, Randall, tell us in chat. There's some pick he's still here. I just saw. There's a American single malt pick that he's got going on. Tell us about that in chat. I was curious.
Back. Yeah. Miles also says, I get more vegetables from my whiskey than my food. That's funny. Like I remember Patricia telling me one time, she's like, well, I tried to learn all these like different ways of like making vegetables taste more like meat. And then Miles is like, I'm not going to eat that. Like, it's so funny. She's like, I was going to make like cauliflower steaks and stuff like that. And he's like, no, like just make me a steak.
I'll tell you what I will eat. I will eat
Mm.
plant-based burgers. I like
Oh, I don't actually hate them. Yeah, they're
they
great.
do pretty
Yeah.
good on those now,
Mm.
plant-based burgers.
I had the Whopper. You go to any Burger King, they'll make you the Impossible Whopper. It tastes
Oh,
exactly the same to me.
wow. I can't remember the last time I went to Burger King, but maybe I'll have to give that a shot next time I do here in like the next like 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. Guess who's in the house? We got
Uh,
Cody Clark in the house.
Cody,
Yeah. Just
Cody,
hopping on
somebody
after
mentioned
buying a new washer dryer at Nebraska Furniture Mart. Hey, shout out to Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Cody would
Did a good
go
job.
to Nebraska Furniture Mart. Cody would go.
Nice. Yeah. He stole my knees. Oh man. Bonvale.
Bonvale.
Distillery Diane. Arcadian. Acadian. Acadian National Park. Acadia Knee.
Oh my gosh.
ASM.
Yeah, I have no idea. I heard Barrel 45 was real short though, like 40 bottles or something. So yeah,
Oh,
let us
wow.
know what that's all about.
That's cool. If vegetable is fried enough, is in enough bacon and bacon fat, it can be consumed.
There you
That's so
go.
funny.
See, that's the minimum qualification, the minimum level there. Yeah. Let's rate this, John. Oh my gosh, it's 126.
Yeah, we got to start
let's
rating and think about your hopes, everyone.
Yeah, while you think, I'm gonna sip this Hughes real quick. This will baseline me.
Okay, go for it. All right, I'm actually gonna score it now. Out of the 0 to 10 score on Cole's scale, I give this an 8.7. I actually the best part of this whiskey is the neat nose to me. Really, really candy nose. Really, really like nice and like brown, like molassesy, brown, sugary, sweet nose. Loved that. The grain took over in a little way. Like I said, I'm really proud of them as a distillery that's not too new, not too old, to put out a 6-year. I'm glad we could try it. 8.7 is a good score. I wouldn't give it any less than that, but I don't think I'd give it any higher. I think it's good. And I'll have to think about the other scale, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going down my line real quick in my entry buzzes. I will say this is on par with my Wilderness Trail, but not up to where the Driftless is at. And because of that fruitiness, and Driftless menthol is like off the charts while not being like spicy and stingy. You know what I mean? The Hughes though, the Hughes is like also on par with this. I feel like Dad's Hat is totally like measuring up to some of these other ryes that I've got in front of me here. The one thing though, when I came back after just zipping through these real quick and then nosing the Dad's Hat, I cannot believe I haven't said the words barnyard funk. Like there is 100%. A musty, muddy hay note to this that that I actually generally dig. You know, as long as a whiskey with those attributes isn't going to come off ethanol-y for me, I like it. And I think it's a fun attribute to have. Maybe it's because I spent, a decade of my childhood like helping my dad in a barn. But
in a barnyard funk.
Yeah, in a barnyard
Uptown or barnyard funk you up. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
You're welcome, everyone.
Please let that live on as a long show meme, please. I'm gonna go for the B- on this. This is good. This is more pros than cons, positive, memorable features. I will remember that this has some barnyard funk and some grain sharpness that wasn't off-putting, because it's too easy for grain sharpness to come across youthy. And again, for the 9,000th time, I don't think that this is youthy. So for me, this is good, and I'm going to give it the B-. What do we got? Oh my gosh.
We got Ben said 8.9, Wayne 8.9, Curtis 8.3. Enjoyed it more than he was expecting, but somewhat not quite what I'm after. Randall said, I get barnyard funk. So does Ben. Good note.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ratings a little tough. Would go upper 8s for Miles. Yeah, well, yeah, aligned with Cole a little bit. Flavor intensity, yeah, not quite my cup of tea. So personally, go upper 7s. Oh, I would
Like
go upper
8.7.
8s.
Oh, I gotcha.
He's thinking 7s actually. Yeah.
Yeah. And Ben said Cole almost swore. Didn't get me. And then yeah, Jim on the line. Nose 9, otherwise 7. I dig that. I agree. Yeah,
oh yeah, we got a deep V-neck call out.
yes, we do. Oh,
stand up so we can see. Actually, legally, I'm not allowed to show you where the V ends.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Have you ever seen that SNL digital short where it was Ben Stiller and Andy Samberg doing a V off basically? And then in the end, I'll give away a little bit. In the end, Ben Stiller gets arrested.
No, I have no idea that.
You should look that up.
plays in
V-neck,
perfectly
Ben
to what I
Stiller
just said.
digital short. Yeah, it's great.
All right. Post that in Discord later for sure.
Yeah, that's a good
we
idea.
got Randall 8.5, but he's a dank dude. I believe Randall.
Dude.
Shout out to Randall for placing first in chili cook-off.
Andalusia, yeah.
Andalusia chili cook-off. Yeah. And actually,
right.
I even remember like last year he
did pretty well or something.
I can't remember if he didn't place at all or if he did really well, but it was one of the two.
Yeah. Way to turn it around. Either way.
Hey, look at this guy.
Okay, so I will say this. Hey, we got another rap on the line.
Yeah,
Barnyard
Funk. Thanks for writing in.
Wait. Did he not get his goodies?
Oh, he's in a position where he's not able to drink right now.
Oh, for sure. All right, so we got we got one more minute, everyone. Please put your hopes in the thing because I got to go to a birthday party. We did get Miles Ferguson say, if you like these flavors, it's a great pour. It's not my preference. Okay.
I hope that your birthday party is the kind of party where you can have some whiskey.
Okay, that's all I'm saying is like every time I go to a kid's birthday party, I'm like, please at least have beer. And I've probably mentioned this on the podcast before. I actually remember probably mentioning this. Yeah, that's nice to have is like, all right, it's not like if someone's handing me a beer, it's a good birthday party for a kid. I understand why you wouldn't do that, but I also understand that like I hope to do that when my girls turn 3 and 5 next year. I'm like, let's just hand out a few beers, just a few beers. It makes it so much more enjoyable, at least for the dads. So anyway,
and I mean, when they're 3 or 5, yeah, totally. That's old enough for sure. Just hand out a couple beers. Yeah,
exactly. Just put it in the cooler. Let them decide. Anyway, Ben says, I hope he gets the driftless pig. I too hope you get the driftless pig, Ben.
Yeah, I know. Oops. I hope it ships soon, says Miles. I also very much hope it ships soon. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wayne says, hope everyone has a fantastic finish to their weekend.
Yes, Dramhound hopes we all are well. We hope you too are. Thank you for writing in. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Dude, Dramhound's a man. I love that guy. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and I hope you don't.
Barnyard Funk is up my alley. Yeah, I knew Cody was a Barnyard Funk guy for sure. Dude, a Nebraska boy is Barnyard Funk.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. And then finally, Curtis says, hope for a safe and healthy birth of baby number 2. Dude, I'm excited that you're going to be a half girl dad, Curtis. And,
come on.
Shout out to Katie.
It's Cole. She's not a half girl. He is a girl dad. Come on.
He's a half girl. No, I'm kidding. What? No, that's weird. Curtis, you're a full man having a girl.
XY thing? Yeah, I don't know.
Double X girl. So yeah, that adds up. He's got 3 X chromosomes underneath of him. So that's basically a girl dad. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And no, I mean Miles is a girl dad and he's got a son. And so is I believe that Randall also is in that crowd too. So anyway, I hope you guys know that we love whatever dad you are, whether you're a dad or not. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for joining us. We love you guys. If you're not on patreon.com/chillfiltered at the $10 tier or higher, you could be a part of this in the future and you will be couriered sampled. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope that our love of whiskey lifted your spirits. All right, quick, press the end stream button.